Hey guys, Jared Codling here, New Hack every week, and this is my second time recording this one because I totally fucked up the audio. It was audible, but it was going to kill you guys, so I'm not going to put you through that. I decided to re-record, so second time's a charm, let's hope. But today I'm going to teach you about scraping Slack, because free leads are fucking awesome. Firstly, why do we want to hack Slack? Why do we want to scrape it? So, firstly, it's depending on your niche, it's got some really great communities and stuff like that, and a lot of them they are around business, programming, marketing, stuff like that. But there's actually a lot more now, and there's more and more popping up. So this is a real good long-term hack as long as it starts, as long as it keeps working, they don't patch it. But yeah, there's so many communities right now, and this is just a really easy way to do it. Second, it's super easy. This is a really easy hack. It's actually going to be a pretty short hack video if it's anything like the last time I tried to record this. Thirdly, it's really, really easy. Did I mention that it's really fucking easy? Fourth, cold email is cheap and effective. So there's very little things in life that are going to get you a better ROI than cold email. It's just so cheap to do. The good thing is as well, you have a reason. So if you scrape a Slack group, you can easily reach out to somebody and say, hey, saw you in this Slack group, just wanted to reach out. Boom. It's actually giving you a reason to engage with them. And it's saying, look, I'm part of the same community. It's much better than just some spammy cold email. So you've actually got some purpose and intent behind it. Just one note, so some groups actually have better security than others, and you just can't scrape the emails in some groups. So far for me, it's like 50-50 on whether you can scrape emails, but test it out for yourself. But yeah, you still get lots of data even without emails. So you do get, say, phone numbers, for example. From some groups you get a lot of phone numbers, some you get a lot of Skype numbers. If you get a lot of Skype numbers, you could get a Skype bot and hit them all. If you got a lot of phone numbers, an interesting thing to do is voicemail drops. So voicemail drops are where you basically you record a message and you send it straight to everybody's voicemail. So it's not like a cold call where you're interrupting them, because that kind of sucks. I hate getting cold calls. I'm getting smashed with them lately. So instead of that, they can actually kind of engage with it whenever they've got a bit of free time. You're not bothering them, and you can also perfect your message. So it's not like a sales call where you got to do it on the fly. You can get it right and drop it there. So if you scrape a group that's full of phone numbers, then that's a great way to hit them. So I'm just going to show you a live demo. This is a really interactive kind of hack. Much better to just walk you through how I would do it. So firstly, Slack communities, where would you find them? Well, firstly, you can jump to our good friend Google, and they have a lot of lists. And it really just depends what kind of community you're looking for, so you can Google that. This Medium thing, and I'm going to do like a resources slide on this hack, and I'm going to link to it, so don't worry guys, I'm going to give you all of these URLs. So this Medium post, it's got like 400 or something Slack groups. Those numbers aren't accurate now, they're all much, much bigger. I've tested some out. Here's what happens if you click on one of those out of there. Most likely you're going to get to this little box which is like join now. So join Techmaster Slack. 6,000 people registered, 212 users online now. So it's active. That's the good news. You just chuck in your email address. A Gmail will work, and you get your invite. So once you get your invite, and just to show you, there's a bunch of other community places you can go. So there's Stand Up League. They've got heaps. They're all sorted. Slack list. So as you can see, it's like everything from like gaming, television, design. There's all of these different communities, so you're going to be able to find something that's useful for you. So anyway, let's jump into one. So I jumped into a growth hacking one because that's obviously one of my passions. It's probably my only passion, to be honest. I should probably be a more passionate person. Anyway, what we do, you've got in here, and you've got all these different channels. So let's say we just jump into general because everyone's normally in general. Then you'll actually, on the right hand side here, you'll click more items, and then you'll go workspace directory. So this is going to show you everybody that's in this workspace. Now, when you go to scrape it, you can see here it's got like 3,300 people. Notice how I scroll on this scroll bar, it just keeps, grabbing more and more people. You do have to scroll to the bottom. It's a bit of a pain. You've got to scroll to the bottom if you want to pull all the people. So test it out first before you bother to do that, and make sure that you can scrape the information you want. But yeah, you've got to kind of scroll to the bottom. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it'll take you like 3 minutes, so get over it. Next, what we want to do, so we're in a Slack channel. We're in a community that we want to scrape. We know that we can monetize this if we're able to grab these people's details and hit them up. So next we jump to newhackeveryweek.com/slack.txt, because I'm going to give you a code from that. So you jump there. As I said, I'm going to link to all this stuff. And we just grab that whole code and we just copy that to our clipboard. So, and then we jump back into the Slack group. So now we've got a code on our clipboard. Now this is going to seem really scary if you're not a coder. I know the coders are going to go, this is basic as shit. But if you're not, don't worry, this is really easy. Just follow my exact instructions and it will work every time. So right click anywhere, like just here. Now I would recommend using Google Chrome as well. Not saying this won't work in other stuff, it's just that's what I use, that's what it's tested on, so just use Chrome. So we're going to right click and we're going to go to inspect. So click on that. It'll open up all this scary stuff. And then we'll, over here, we're going to click on console. Now, you might have your thing could be on the side or something like that. You're going to see this panel and it's going to have a console tab. So it could be at the top or the bottom of your browser or anything like that. I don't know, but you're going to click on console. Now you see how it's got this line? We can type stuff into this line. We can actually launch code here. And so we're just going to right click, go paste as plain text. And as you can see, it's as if we've written that code. Now, I got this code somewhere on the internet, but it was incomplete, so I fixed it up, added to it, and made it more awesome. So I'm not even going to give credit to the original author, because theirs sucked. So then we just hit enter. And there we go. We've got all of their details just there. So you can just sit there and write down all of these emails and grab them from there. I'm not that much of a dick. I'm going to show you a really easy way. So see over on the right hand side here, we can go like show 29,000 more lines of code. We don't really want to see that, but we can go copy. So we're going to copy the whole thing to our clipboard. So if you just click copy, you're all good. Then what we're going to do, we're going to jump to this other site, which is called conclone.io/JSON. Now, as I said, I'll get a link to this. And just here, we just paste it in. And it will automatically format it and drop it here. It'll give you a sample. So as we can see, here's a sample of these people. We're able to grab email addresses and we can go show all the rows. So I didn't scroll all the way to the bottom, so there's only like 250 people there. But yeah, you can, as you can see, so many details. Now, there are phone numbers in there are Skypes in there, but you know, with this particular group, email seems to be what we're going to get out of it. In other groups, it may be phone number heavy. So just, you know, test it out. But look, there's like 5,000 or 6,000 people in there. We're going to get 5,000 or 6,000 emails. How cool is that? This easily. And so we just click download the entire CSV. So this is almost exactly how long it took last time. I'm getting more and more reliable at this. But yeah, I know it's a really short hack, guys, but it's super powerful. You know, this is a really easy one for you to implement. So just go find some communities that, that are in your niche, in your industry that you think you could target. As I said, if you're cold emailing them, reference the fact that you saw them on Slack. You can just pretend. This is what I do. I would just pretend, because you can actually click that person and see their email address. You can manually do that. So I just go, hey Alex, saw you in the Slack group, grabbed your email from there. I just thought I'd reach out, blah, 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 pitch, buy my shit. So that's your angle. So that's a great way to do it. So here's a bunch of links, guys, but I'm going to link you to these slides so that you can just grab those links. This is the code to use. Here's some community stuff, and yeah, this one here is where you actually just drop in that heap of code that it returns, which is called JSON code, and it turns into a CSV so that you can easily go and use it however the hell you want. That's it, guys. Talk soon.